Conclave 2025.
All ideas leadership.
That I welcome you all to the Global Leadership Conclave 2025, organized by the Globalized Transformers Network, in partnership with the Nigerian Institute of International Affairs. That's the Director General, Professor Ehusa Osagai. Today we gather at a very defining moment in human history. An age marked by rapid technological evolution, socio-economic uncertainty, and global transformation. The disruptions of our time, from artificial intelligence and digital shifts to environmental crisis and changing social structures, are redefining what it means to lead, to create, and to sustain. Our theme, leadership in the age of disruption, innovation, resilience, and sustainability, is not just a topic of discussion, it is a call to action. A call for leaders who can innovate fearlessly, respond resiliently, and build systems that endure sustainably. The Global Leadership Conclave serves as a platform to inspire, equip, and connect leaders across sectors, public, private, civil, and youth, to collaboratively chart a course towards a more inclusive, adaptable, and forward-looking future. At GLTN, we strongly believe that leadership is not a position. It is a responsibility. It is a power to transform lives, to drive progress, and to nurture humanity.
Leaders who will be an example to other people so that we can transform our nations. It means embracing the values of empathy, inclusivity, and social responsibility. It means being accountable for your actions and being ready to take the consequences. Our nation is the way it is today because there is no accountability. We must be committed to high ethical standards. You must be committed to lifelong learning, continuously seeking out new knowledge and experiences.
This is what I do for a living, and getting people to sit down is not cheap. It's one of the difficult things you can do. And this one is even free, and it's unfortunate most of you are not here. Very unfortunate. And it's a shame that people do not take advantage of this. For free, I will walk in from anywhere just to come and get knowledge, get opportunity to maximize my potential. So I say I'm going to be raw. I'm not going to do my lecture. Don't mind, because I will soon have to leave here. When I started my business, I started as an actor. I was an actor. I had to do all this, a lot of other stuff alongside business. And I rose to the level to become the assistant PRO, Association of Nigerian Theatre Practitioners. You never know what you are capable of doing until you prove yourself.
Question of values, I will not let it go without chiming in because it's something very near and dear to my heart. But I will just do a quick recommendation in the interest of time. please go onto LinkedIn, look for me, Toji Idowu. I have 2 materials there. I wrote a post 2 weeks ago. It's called The Value of Integrity. And then I think 2 years ago, there's a video I did at the youth mentoring event for young professionals. While I was head of PIN Foundation, we sponsored it and took it to one Niger Delta state capital every year, one after the other. I think this one was in 2022 or 2023. My memory might be cloudy now.
It was to go back and close my account and pay off all the staff younger than I. And I asked me, is that a company? I said, no, I am only aligning to my betterment. That is a desired life, which is responsible, not real. I'm taking time to explain this because, see, at that moment, it wasn't my company, but I've owned the company. Because when you expect, you're not alive, you didn't desire. I don't wake up because I'm expecting. I wake up because I'm alive.
inwards and focus on our own intra-African trade. We need to see how we can build value chains that would create the necessary industrialization that we need within Africa that allows to trade within ourselves, trade, help SMEs to grow, give them the necessary support. Then when it comes to innovation, we need to see that for innovation to occur, we need to create the right creative space for the people under us who are team members. If we don't create the right creative space for them, then they might have ideas, but when those ideas are just there without the necessary backing, the necessary resources, then those ideas are just ideas without any form of implementation.
When you're big on your value system, typically, I mean, I'm a child consultant, that if a man, a righteous man, and not establishing wickedness, but the root of the righteous cannot be shaken. If you watch our organizations like all the big organizations, international organizations, then they are sustainable and transferable because they follow principles and ethics. I can count several organizations. You see that most of African organizations never move to the third generation because they are not working principles that governs what they do.
You really don't need to depend on people. You need to support. Collaboration is that currency a lot of us ignore, and the price is huge. Now they put a lot of, like you hear everybody say, it was 5 years. Now it's 3 months. Before you get a date, it takes you 2 years. So you'll probably be able to travel once in 2 or 3 years. No, let's support each other. Recently there was cookathon or some cooking the Hilda Basi jollof rice. There was no space. The place was full. We can achieve that. It's all about values and pulling each other together.
One of the most dramatic moments of my life happened on this part of the state. In VI here. About 11 years ago, I walked into an event like this. We were about 20 in that room, and we had some guys, young guys, who came to give us some information about how we could be better leaders in our social space and the sectors that we're operating in. When I was done with that event, I was looking at a very small room. Who do I talk to? Who do I network with? So I went to the back and I met a young man who had a POB on his hands. And I said, what do you do? So he told me, I said, wow, I would love to engage with you. I want to collaborate with you. Let's work together. He told me he was organizing a platform where he was disseminating information about scholarships and jobs and opportunities and all the rest. I said, okay, let's get talking. His name is Ademulenu Olowojoba. He's now in Canada. 3 months
Christ captured the entire world with just 12 disciples. So it is not really in the number. And you can hear what Dr. Joshua said about just interacting with one person, and that changed the entire trajectory of his life. So see this program as very successful. And all the knowledges that have been presented, make sure you don't lose any. I got some knowledges and I will never lose them. So I wish you all the best.